Hey guys, it's Laree, and over the past few weeks, I have made a ton of masks, and I'm sure you have too. I'm making this video today to share with you some of the things that I have been doing to keep my serger running smoothly, and some things to make the whole sewing process a little easier. I hope that you find these sewing tips helpful too. All right, let's get into it. Hey guys, it's me. I'm just interrupting this whole thing with a little announcement here. So guys, we are this close to hitting our first 1,000 subscribers. And I thought to celebrate that we would do a Q&A. When I say we, I mean you and me. That we do a Q&A. So I just interrupted this whole thing really quickly to tell you, if you have a question for me, go ahead and leave it in the description below, and when we hit that 1K mark, which will be really soon, we'll celebrate with a question and answer session. How's that sound? All right guys, let's get back to the video. I'm getting ready to use my machine, so I need to clean it out first. I've had to clean my machine before using it every time because so much lint and things accumulate. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm going to oil it. I have my vacuum cleaner here, and I have this attachment with the brush. So I'm just taking the hose from my vacuum cleaner, and I am going to vacuum all of this out. Now, when I first got my machine, guys, I suggested using canned air, but since I did my Q&A video with the sewing technician, I learned that using canned air on your sewing machine and your serger is not the best because it actually pushes the lint further into the machine. So let's go ahead and get started. Like, this stuff can really get down in there. Like, really, really. So yeah, you can really see how these pieces really go deep down into the machine. Look at that. Okay, we'll just take all of this out, and now I'm going to get the vacuum cleaner. Okay guys, I know this seems like it can take forever, but once you get into the routine of cleaning your machine, it really doesn't take that long. I just want to emphasize that you do clean your machine often when you're doing heavy sewing. Keeping your machine lint free keeps it running smoothly, and it extends the life of your machine. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Now let's see if my Q-tip theory was right. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and oil my machine so that I can get ready to sew. So the first place I'm gonna oil is right here, making sure not to put too much because in my rushing lately I have been putting too much. Just a drop. And then the next place that I'm gonna oil, and again, just a little. There, perfect. My next tip for you is to use mini binder clips if you don't have magic clips and if you cannot use pins in the material that you're sewing. So this is where I am after sewing a dozen and one, this makes 13, masks. They're actually all right here. I tend to keep my masks all on the same chain until I'm ready to move on to the next step. So what I've done with these were I stitched the interfacing, the sewing interfacing, and the fabric itself together, and then I went through and I stitched in the lining. And the next step is going to be to close up the bottom, so I'd cut these all apart and then create another chain and put them all in the chain. I finished these up, I sewed the bottoms, and then of course I went over to the sewing machine and did the rest of the stitching. And then I went ahead and I started on these few right here. Alright guys, thank you so much for checking out another video. Thank you to everyone who are subscribed up until this point. You guys are absolutely amazing. So we are on our way to 1K. I'm so excited. Guys, if you like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And with that, I will see you in the next video. Bye.